A hoe ass nigga done took my mans out of a real staple in the motherfucking community, man. A real, a stand up nigga, man. And it's so sad how this shit happened, man. It almost in a way like just make it seem like it's no hope for real niggas, man. For real, it's a real sick ass world, man.
Sick ass world for dirty furrows, but like the shit that's crazy to me is, bro, like, you know, it's one thing to be like, damn, you know what I'm saying, just in our personal space, like, damn, you know, I fuck with Nipsey Hussle, you know what I'm saying, this and the third, but when he passed, you know what I'm saying, unfortunately, to have that response, like, all around the world, bro, like, that's how you know he kind of, like, made a staple in the game, bro. Like, that nigga definitely, like, a game changer as far as that hip-hop shit go. But the effect that he had on people all around the world, like, I didn't know it was this many people that actually, you know what I'm saying, fuck with Dog the way, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I thought, you feel me?
Yeah.
Cause that nigga be low-key. Well, he was low-key and, you know what I'm saying, just doing his thing. Had his own definition of success and stuck to that, you feel me? And motherfuckers respected that more than we actually realized.
That's a fact, man, cause I'ma just in my point of view alone, man, I'ma tell you like this, like, I'm not the biggest Nipsey fan. Like, I can't tell you not one song, like, that I can, like, you know, rap all the way through. But I'm gonna tell you, like, as far as, like, his business aspect, the way he carry himself, the way he take care of his motherfucking family, just his overall being, like, interviews I've seen with this man, like, you can, like, real recognize real. Like, when you see a real nigga, you know what a real nigga is, man. And it's just so motherfucking sad how just a bitch ass nigga would do some shit like that and try to take this man out in front of a business that he opened up to everybody. You know, this same business that's fed his neighborhood, that fed his family, man. Like, how dare you do something like that in front of a nigga, you know, business in front of his own people like that, man? That just tells you how cruel this world is, man. It's motherfucking sick, man.
It definitely is, bro. And I ain't even gonna hold you up just to feed off of what you were saying. Like, I ain't gonna say, like, I'm the biggest Nipsey Hussle fan. Like, I got my favorites and I got shit I don't like, you feel me? But at the end of the day, bro, like, the nigga had respect, bro. And it's like he always stayed in his lane, and he wasn't, like, the shit I most respected, he wasn't never the type of nigga that be like, oh, well, he doing this, so I'm gonna go do this.
Right.
Like, no, he stayed in his lane, like, and I'm gonna leave it at this, the most, like, innovative shit he ever did to me was, and this is in the industry where album sales is dead, you only getting paid off streams, your side hustle, this and the third. Mind you, this is a minute ago. Like, this is probably like 2013, 14. And nigga dropped the mixtape free, but he did the way he marketed it, it was like a proud to campaign, proud to pay campaign. I'm drunk, I'm slurring, and he sold his mixtapes for $100. That nigga Jay-Z bought like 100 of them bitches, bro. He had 1,000 mixtape inventory, physical copy and shit like that. Sold all them bitches.
Yeah.
In like 2-3 days. Easy 100 bands. That shit.
Man, genius. It's motherfucking genius, man. And just to kind of piggyback off what you saying, man, just this whole entrepreneur, you know, business, doing, like, everything about that man is just so motherfucking inspiring. It's just so sad that I see this man go out so young, man. So young. He got a whole family to take care of, and y'all do this type of shit, man.
You can't be a real nigga all the time, bro. You gotta have the bodyguards. I know you good, you know what I'm saying, in your hood, but, you know, that one day it caught everybody, you know, by surprise, and shit, he gone, bro. You gotta duck yourself off. I feel the first thing I really thought about when that shit happened, bro, was Lauren London. Like, 'cause them motherfuckers, like, I don't give a fuck what type of, like, industry relationships going on. Like, I know they're not the most popular, but you can tell them motherfuckers had a real bond outside that shit.
That's a fact, man. You can just tell the love that they got between each other. It goes well beyond, like, what we see, you know, as in, you know, the public and whatnot. Like, you can definitely tell, like, that love is really deeply rooted with, you know, between them. And we all know, like, man, like, that shit is fucking heartbreaking. I can only imagine what Lauren and, you know, and their family is going through with the loss of this great man. That shit is sick, man. But again, man, you know, rest in peace to Nip, man. And I pray that faggot ass, bum ass, bitch ass nigga get his ass motherfucking nuked in the jail cell, man. Bitch ass nigga.
Fuck him and everybody who love him, nigga. Fuck him.
But yeah, man, but we're gonna take a little break real quick, man. Sip on this little Henny and just kind of reflect on, you know, Nipsey and the legacy that he left, man. So we'll be right back in a moment. And I should be recording this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just throw it in because I know we usually take, you know, drink breaks in between, like, segments and whatnot.
You gotta get this shit and title this shit drink break. I know that's
drink break.
Drink break, but
yeah,
like the shit that get me, bro. Like, I remember, like, where I was at. I was on the FaceTime with Explicit, boom, 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 and she hit me. You know, we talk about regular shit, like, and she like, damn, she driving on her way to the crib and shit. We talking shit or whatever, and she like, damn, my homegirl just said that nigga Nip just got shot, this and the third, and they don't know, like, his condition. So instantly, I'm on the Googles.
Definitely gotta do your
and
Googles.
it's like fresh though. So she like, it's like when I'm pulling it up, it's like, damn, Nipsey Hussle dead, and it's like Nipsey Hussle shot. We don't know the condition.
And it's like it's going back and forth.
It's going back and forth type shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, you know, we on the FaceTime for about a good 25, 30 minutes. So, like, I say 15, 17 minutes in, it's finally, like, just dead.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what the fuck? Not to cut you off, but go on, say what you gotta say.
No. I'm just kind of, you know, pretty much is, you know, recapping what you saying. It's like I'm seeing one thing and it's like the other. I'm sitting at the crib with, you know, my lady and the baby or whatever, and I'm looking on Instagram, niggas saying, like, you know, one thing, Nipsey got shot. Then I'm hearing, like, you know, this nigga, you know, not shot. Niggas don't know what's going on. Niggas got into a scrap at this shit, but this nigga dead. And then I go on YouTube and it's this nigga that's live streaming from this shit while this nigga's on the ground. I'm like, hold on, man. Like, what type of sick ass nigga is you to, like, live stream a nigga on the ground, my nigga? Like, come on, man. Like I don't understand, like just the way this motherfucking world just is. Like, why is you live streaming this shit? And I'm like,
this shit some serious ass shit,
nigga, this shit is serious.
But you trying to get your little views and shit, cause you, like, come on, bro, it's not that deep though,
man. And it was like, it's motherfucking disgusting how niggas is really trying to capitalize off this niggas, you know, off this man, this king, this, you know, this staple in our community.
Right.
Death, man. Like, that shit is motherfucking sickening. Like, I'm sitting up in the crib talking to my girl, and she like, dog, you really heard about this nigga? Like, I'm like, dog, like,
it's just like,
it's not just, you know, any other rapper. It's
like, it's the nigga that we least, like, the realest nigga, bro. Like, not even on no, like, not even on no street shit. Like, just what he brought to the community, the moves he made, the message he preached, and then, like, the respect he got in the industry, amongst other things, bro. Like, if you go back and look at it, bro, that nigga really built that shit from the ground up. Like, this nigga, the same place he was selling his mixtapes out his trunk, he got kicked out of. They always tried to call the police on him for loitering on. He bought that same bitch, the whole strip,
and that's all his.
And it's all his. You feel me? And said, yeah, that homeless man, I'ma take you on. You can clean up the park. Like any nigga that's struggling, you feel me? I ain't gonna give you the, you know what I'm saying, the most money, but you gonna be good with me because I'm gonna look at you.
And I've been listening to a lot of people, interviews and different things I've come across on YouTube and different other podcasts that I listen to talking about Nipsey, and everybody's speaking the same thing. It's like, every time they come in contact with this man, he's always asking you, how you doing? What you got going on in your life? How can I help you? Like, he's always in the he's trying to help somebody. And if he can't do it himself, he gonna be like, all right, well, I'm gonna link you with this dude and he gonna figure it out for you. Like, this man is always piecing some shit together just off the betterment of not only himself, but everybody, man.
Everybody, though. And it's so crazy, though. And this the last thing I really want to say, though, because that shit, like, now that I'm actually talking about it, because I ain't really talking about it with nobody but you.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say this is why. So, I where I work at, I'm out there, you know what I'm saying, all the way out there, Shelby Township.
Mm-hmm.
So, niggas trying to talk to me about it, but it's like all white boys and shit. You feel me? Niggas, did you hear about that rapper and he fucking had the cure for AIDS and
like, my nigga, shut the fuck up.
I'm like, yeah, I had to keep that shit brief because like one thing I'm not fond on, I'm not gonna talk about the subject with a motherfucker who can't pick up what I put down.
Oh my God, I'm gonna tell you something. I'll let you finish, but I want to tell you something.
And it's just like that's with anything though, bro. Like. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want to have conversations and shit like that and talk about current events, but that's not like something that I really want to discuss with you if you ain't really on the same level as me, you feel me?
Yeah.
Just what I've experienced and my knowledge on certain subjects and shit like that. So I'm like, yeah, I heard that shit crazy, boom, and keeping it
and
there.
Just keep it
because like niggas coming up with all this shit, but you don't know, like. Of course, we don't know that nigga personally, or we didn't know that nigga personally, but we had our facts pretty much squared away because we're a part of the culture. You feel me?
Yeah, and not only we see how it affected, the niggas that we hung around, our Crip niggas or whatever, and we just seen the things that he done and that he's done in his community. It's like come on, man, like. But just kind of backtracking on what you were saying earlier, I mean, just a second ago about the people at your job or whatever, man, this shit pissed me the fuck off. I swear to God, I text my girl the moment this shit happened. I'm sitting at work or whatever. I work with, old lady or whatever. This old lady or whatever. She turned to me. I got my headphones in, listening to God knows what. And she was like, Meech. Take my headphones out, like leave me alone, lady. I got my headphones in, but I take my headphones out. I'm like, what's going on, love? She was like, I just don't understand. I'm like, so what's going on? Like, is it something with the job? Is it people here? She was like, no. It's something outside of work. I just don't understand why people are so mad about Nipsey Hussle. I'm like, no, you mean Nipsey Hussle? She's like, no, I'm talking about Nipsey Hussle. He been dead for years and people just not mad about it. I'm like, bitch, I'll kill you. I will fuck you up.
Fucking kill you, bitch.
I'm like, baby girl.
You gotta chill.
You gotta chill. I'm like, no, that baby girl, like, no, we talking about Nipsey Hussle. He a rapper from LA.
Rolling 60s.
Man, neighborhood,
my nigga, and niggas still don't. This how you know niggas ain't hip, bro. That nigga Westbrook dropped to 2020. You feel me? And niggas know what that mean. Niggas coming up to me because I'm like the most, I guess, relatable black dude at work.
But
what do that mean?
Nigga, we all know, like, Westbrook been gang banging. He been throwing signs up.
Westbrook been gang. But for the niggas that don't know, like, what do that mean? He dropped 2020. Come on, niggas man. Know what that mean. What do that mean? Like, come on. If you don't know, you will never know, nigga. Yeah. If the time that it take for me to break it down to you,
come on, man.
I don't have time.
If you're not in the loop, it's best that you out
though. It's pretty much though. But I mean, It's definitely like I will go that far, like how, and this is my like closing statement on it. I will go that far as to what Dave E said, as far as like we wasn't old enough to kind of like know how it felt when Pac and Big died, but I feel like this shit right here carried the same weight because it's like, come on now, like,
yeah.
Niggas was like,
nigga, we was motherfucking like babies, like we were top, like we was so young when that particular shit happened. It's like we can't even, you know, even imagine what we'll be going through if we was our age when that shit happened.
But it's unexpected because just the lane that he was in, minding his business, doing his thing, making his money on his own terms, and just so happened like out of a random day where he just at his place of business, his own establishment, you know, the unfortunate series of events happened and he passed. So it's kind of like, yeah, I feel that type of way about it.
Yeah.
And that's all I really got to say. For real, like that shit is fucked up, bro.
Yeah, man. It's like I'm really like at a loss for words when it comes to like this whole situation. It's like motherfuckers might not realize today, tomorrow, next week, next year about the, you know, the effect that this man had on everybody. Like, of course, everybody's saying they rest in peace, but niggas do not realize how much this guy affected not only his community, but everybody in this world, man. But, you know, people will see. They will see, man. But we're going to take a for real drink break right now, man. And then we're going to pick right back up, man. Because, you know, I gotta talk to Spiff about some shit. So stay tuned.